Hey guys, first off, I wanted to apologize for switching things up in this next part. I went to put this video together and my audio sounded crazy, but I didn't want to completely leave you guys in the dark. So I used the footage I had and put together this quick recap video for you so that you weren't lost. Don't worry though, I won't be making a habit of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it and stick with me for the rest of this Let's Play. So basically, I walk around lost for a bit. Try to talk to Mrs. T, but she won't answer. This girl is still getting high, and these guys are still having sex. Then, we had to see the developers at Vagabond Dog. Nigel is the only one there and lets us know about how game developers are addicted to coffee. Personally, I like tea. As we're approaching the coffee shop, we see a Dogs Wanted sign for a championship training and motivation program. The prize is $100, so we save the number. Inside the coffee shop, we see some familiar faces who happen to be more of the game's developers. I find a stray dog, but fail at my attempts to try and find it food. But it wasn't a complete waste of time. Finally, my stupidity fades, and I realize that Larry had a job for us to do at Daily News Times. We talk to Larry's friend Patrick. He tells us to head to the movie theater because the Sunny Entertainment Company is opening a new theater. When we arrive at the movie theater, we hear Aaron talking about how fantastic this new theater will be. A woman at the press conference brings up the fact that people are upset about where this new theater will be built. Aaron assures her that it's no big deal and that this new theater will offer employment opportunities. When everyone heads into a complimentary screening, Aaron asks us to see a movie that no one has seen yet, Duckman Returns. The catch? It'll just be me and him. I freak out about the negative possibilities, but risk it anyways. As we head in, I notice... We finish up the movie, and Aaron pretty much bribes us to keep our news story positive with a gift bag that contains $75 in cash. We say thanks and head out. As we leave the theater, a man gives us a pamphlet regarding the homes that'll be lost due to the new theater's location. We get back to Daily News Times and write a positive review for the most part, but when writing our conclusion, I choose to be honest, stating that a very small but vocal minority has taken issue with Sunny's interest in Dubstown. They are protesting the development, but Sunny PR assures it is a small group. We head to the sex room to get some sleep while Haley is away, but the bed is... stained. Instead, we sleep outside again, but before heading into Dreamland, we write a page in our journal. The next morning, Patrick pages us on our beeper, letting us know that there is a breaking story. He gives us our money for our last news story and tells us about Jack, a worker who was fired from the high-rung ad agency. We need to interview him. We are nervous about it, considering the fact that he was heard to have a box of ammo with him. Patrick assures us that it was just ammo and there was no gun. He says he will pay us $200 for this. At Jack's apartment, he convinces us to answer questions for him first. I try to answer as positively as possible because this guy seems really unhinged during his questioning. Throughout this, he takes certain pieces of paper off the wall, making me honestly feel like I had answered wrong. After his questions, he asks me to leave because he has something he needs to get done. I ask him if I can ask a few questions, seeing as that was the reason I had come. He allows it. When we exit his apartment, he locks the door, making me feel as though he was going to do something potentially harmful to himself. In the lobby of the Regal Apartments, we run into an old friend, Juliet. She asks about Brittany and me. I let her know that we broke up. We talk about how my book still isn't finished. Back at the Daily News Times, we get a phone call from Jack. He thanks us for helping him. He says he's going to be leaving Dubstown in the next few days and that we have a ride with him if we want it. And finally, Patrick pays us our 200 buckaroos and thanks us for our interview with Jack.